Hello friends, welcome to World Fashion and Decoration Tour. In today's video, I present to you some beautiful cottage style interior decor inspiration. Let's start the video. Cottage style interior decor is a warm, cozy and inviting decorating style inspired by countryside living and simple cottage homes. It blends comfort with charm, often creating a space that feels lived in, nostalgic, and connected to nature. Cottage-style interior decor feels like stepping into a cozy countryside retreat, layered with softness, charm, and timeless simplicity. The heart of cottage decor is more than just design. It is about creating a century of comfort and nostalgia. It draws from the simplicity of rural homes, where people valued homemade items, family treasures, and the beauty of nature just outside the door. It often described as casual and cozy, nothing feels too perfect or staged. Lived in and welcoming, a home that tells stories through furniture, fabrics, and collected items. Nature connected, inspired by gardens, wildflowers, and the countryside. Key elements in mood depth, colors, and mood. Use soft, sun-faded tones. Imagine linens drying in the breeze. Whitewashed walls or soft pastel backgrounds. Use accents that echo garden hues like lavender, shades, rose, and water yellow. Furniture character, often a mix of antique handmade and slightly owned pieces. Imperfections add charm like chipped paint or dead finishes. Slip-covered sofas, wicker chairs, or farmhouse tables are common. Textures and patterns use floral fabrics from small dusty prints or romantic roses. Gingham and straps for a farmhouse country feel. Use lace, crochet, and embroidery for a handmade heirloom touch. Use layered rugs, quilts, and soft throws to enhance warmth. Decor and accessories use fresh flowers in pitchers, jars, or enamel jugs. Use open baskets for storage and decoration. Use old books, framed botanical prints, and family photos. Ironstone, pottery, or vintage china displayed openly. Lifestyle connection, cottage style reflects a slower pace of living. Reading nooks with cozy chairs, a kitchen with open shelving and jars of home-baked goods. Spaces that encourages gathering, storytelling, and trust. Variations of cottage styles. Each type of cottage decor has its own flavor. English cottage, romantic florals, chintz fabrics, cozy clutter, and lots of books. French cottage use rustic elegance, lustrous oud, linen fabrics, and soft muted tones. Coastal cottage is light, breezy, with blues, whites, and natural textures like rattan. Farmhouse cottage more rustic, with chip-nap walls, vintage enamel and handmade furniture. The feeling it creates at its best. Cottage decor makes you feel safe, comfort, and nurtured, surrounded by history and memory, close to nature and seasonal rhythms. At home in a timeless space where past and present meets. The soul of cottage style at its heart. Cottage decor is about comfort, nostalgia, and simplicity. It rejects the polished perfection of modern design in favor of lived-in charm. where each object has a story and nothing feels sterile. It is a style that says home is for living, not just for looking. Atmosphere and feeling, calm and nurturing. Spaces feel safe and welcoming, like a soft embrace. Unpretentious, it is okay. If a chair is mismatched or a fabric is faded, it adds personality. Seasonal rhythms. Fresh flowers in spring, cozy quilts in winter, baskets of fruits in summer. Romantic nostalgia, a sense of stepping back into a simpler, slower back time. Materials and finishes use natural wood, sometimes painted white, sometimes left rustic. Oat iron seen in cathedrals, bed frames, or garden inspired details. Stone or brick accents, especially in fireplaces or kitchen backplaces. Handmade details, rosetted curtains, embroidered linens, or hand-drawn pottery. Typical rooms in cottage style. First, living room. Use slip-covered sofas, overstuffed with cushions, mix of armchairs in different fabrics. A coffee table layered with books, candles, and flowers. Kitchen. Use open shelving with stacked plates and jars of dried goods. Apron front farmhouse sinks, gingham curtains or lace balances. Use mismatched china displayed as decoration. Bedroom. Use iron or wooden bed frames, quilts, crusated blankets or layered linens. Use floral wallpaper or soft pastel prints. Use nightstands with lamps, books, and fresh flowers. Bathroom. Use clawfoot tubs or vintage-inspired fittings. Use soft towels, wicker baskets, and floral accents. A sense of retreat and relaxation. Decorative hallmarks, layer textures, use quilts, cushions, rugs, and curtains, vintage finds, flower market treasures, heirlooms, rustic antiques. Nature indoors, use plants, flowers, botanical brains. Geometric details, use lace trims, candlelight, and soft lighting. Symbolism of cottage style. Cottage decor is often chosen by people who value tradition and history, love nature, and garden inspired beauty. Crave a slower, more intentional lifestyle. Find joy in imperfection, creativity, and homeliness. It is almost like creating a little storybook world inside your home, where each corner feels personal, warm, and timeless. A little history of cottage style. The cottage style grew from humble countryside homes in England and Europe, where people decorated with what they had, handmade textiles, natural wood, and simple painted furniture. In this US, it evolved during the late 19th and early 20th century as people romanticized country living and sought cozy retreats from industrial city life. Today, it blends nostalgia with comfort, offering an escape from fast-paced modern design. Emotional dimensions. Cottage style is less about strict rules and more about feelings. Nostalgia reminds us of grandmother's quilts, wildflower gardens, or summer cottages. Cozy intimacy. Rooms feel like safe little nest, layered with softness. whimsy and romance. From floral wallpaper to lace-trimmed curtains, it feels like stepping into a gentle storybook. Imperfections as beauty. Chips, fades, and mismatched features are celebrated, not hidden. Cheaper design traits. Walls and background use soft wallpaper, floral, botanical, or tile. Painted paneling or baseboard use whitewash or pastel painted walls to keep rooms airy. Floors use wooden planks, sometimes painted in white or pale tones. Open rugs, beaded mats, or hand-stitched patchwork rugs. Fabrics and layers use quilts with stories, often handed down through generations. Curtains with lace trim or simple gingham checks. Cushion piles high with floral and striped combinations. Lighting gentle, golden light on a state of hearts overhead bulbs. Table lamps with fabric shades, candles in vintage holders, candeliers with a rustic or whimsical touch. Little details that matter. Teacups displayed not just for use, but for beauty. Placed flowers in frames or tucked into books. Mismatched chairs around a farmhouse table. Windows display simply so natural light floods in. Seasonal touches, pumpkins in autumn, lavender in summer, holly in winter. The lifestyle it suggests, cottage style is not only a look, it is a way of living. Baking bread, fresh flowers on the table, homemade jams on open shelves, reading nooks, cozy quilts, and afternoon tea. Slowing down, saffron seasons, and valuing small joys. The symbolism cottage decor symbolized home as sanctuary, not a showplace, but a refuge, connection to roots, valuing heritage, stories, and tradition. Harmony with nature, sunlight, fresh air, and garden-inspired design. Romantic imagination, life as a blend of reality and gentle daydreams. The philosophy of cottage style. Cottage decor is not just design, it is a philosophy of living. It values simplicity over extra advantage, comfort over perfection, and stories over trends. Every chip teacup, old quilt, and faded book is not clutter, it is memory, heritage, and charm. It reflects the idea that a home should feel alive, personal, and nurturing. Sensory experience, sight, gentle colors, floral fabrics, warm glow of lamps, sunlight on lace curtains. Touch, soft quilts, ordered wood, open baskets, embroidered linens. Sound, crack of wooden floors, ticking clocks, bird songs through open windows. Smell, freshly baked bread, wildflowers in jugs, lavender in jars, firewood in the hut. Emotion, a sense of being wrapped in comfort, nostalgia, and timeless charm. Storytelling to take her. Every cottage interiors feel like a story waiting to be told. A grandmother's quilt folded on the sofa, a mismatched teacup collection gathered over years. Placed flowers in a small frame reminding of past summers, a well-owned book left open on a reading chair. This style invites memory, imagination, and romance into daily life. Symbolic meanings of common cottage elements, floral prints, celebration of nature's renewal, or that old passes of time and enduring strength. Lace and embroidery, gentle artistry and feminine touch, patchwork wines for family, connection and handmade love, candlelight, warmth, simplicity and solo living. Types of cottage style with deeper essence, English cottage, storybook charm, florals, cozy clutter and layered fabrics. French cottage, rustic elegance with tones, distress oud and linen. Scandinavian cottage, for simplicity, high oud, light filled rooms and minimal clutter. Coastal cottage, tracy, nautical touches, blues and whites, airy textures. Farmhouse cottage, rustic oud, vintage animal gingham and practicality. Cottage decor is often described as lived-in beauty, unlike sleek modern styles. It does not chase perfection, instead it welcomes age, art, and story. Every crack in the paint, every sun-faded fabric, and every handmade object adds character. Cottage style is not just how a room looks, but how it feels. Cozy, nostalgic, and story-filled, connected to nature and tradition. Romantic, simple, imperfect, yet deeply beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you.